This new version of PlayStation Plus, which has multiple tiers, is still very interesting and different. Obviously, we have things like PlayStation Plus Premium, PlayStation Plus Extra, and the standard PlayStation Plus. But today, since I have the highest tier of the service, which is Premium, I wanted to take a look at all the games they've released today for the service, because it's actually quite a lot. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here. So first and foremost, let's just casually scroll through everything right here. Let me get my mic a little bit closer to my mouth. Everything right here is the games that were released today. So we have Stray, we have Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, we have the original Final Fantasy VII Remake. So this version only works on the PlayStation 5. This is a special original version of the game with 60 frames a second. It's got cool photo mode, it's got an extra chapter with the character Yuffie. All of that is great, but if you only have a PlayStation 4, you can still play the amazing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Avengers, which honestly I do not care about. I've beaten the Avengers game. I think it is a big old wet fart, but for those who want to play that new content, I think a lot of the DLC and stuff is either free or super cheap. I played the Wakanda stuff, now they're adding Miss Marvel and stuff. You know, whatever, that's pretty neat. Now, here's part of what makes this so impressive is that they keep launching pretty much every single Ubisoft Plus game on here. So all of this stuff right here, all this row right here is all new stuff. So Assassin's Creed, Saints Row, Assassin's Creed Unity, Rogue Remastered. I've played all these games right here. They're all exceedingly good. In fact, that's why I had this random gameplay here. This is my stuff recorded. These are very good games across the board. But something I wanted to do on top of showing you these different games is I wanted to show you the retro games. Definitely the most interesting style of this service to me personally is these classics games, these classics catalog. Now what you could do here, I like this, you can search by new games that were just added. For some reason, they're not even popping up in the store yet, but I decided to download the new games that just came out. So 3 PSP games came out today. There is No Heroes Allowed, there's Echoshift, and there's Locorocco Midnight Carnival. All 3 of these are games I've played in the past, but I will admit that these are a very strange selection. As it currently stands, I like the PlayStation Plus Premium service a lot, but these are very random. In fact, it doesn't even look like these have trophy support, or if they have trophy support, they don't even show up yet. I installed these the second that they were available. But let's start things off by taking a look at Echoshift. Now, Echoshift is this very peculiar puzzle game that actually has a kind of interesting mechanic, but it's a bit strange as well. So essentially, when you're playing this, you have multiple versions of yourself. As you can see here, there's a bunch. These are all the people you can play at once. And so it'll establish a level here. So here, obviously, I'm supposed to get to that big orange door, but doing it in a single run is actually impossible. So for this one, clearly what I need to do is press this button and then press that button. Each button you press creates platforms, but what you'll notice is that my time limit is incredibly short. Even though physically I now have everything built, I only have 10 seconds left, so I can't make it. So what I do is, I say, I would like to be the next cast. Shift to your next cast. So now you can see it's going to the next person in this line of people. Now, my original person is going to run my original route. It's basically like a tape recording of myself. So now I can go on the paths he has built. Look at this, nice and clean and easy. Now this game actually, originally the first version of this came out on the PlayStation 1. They've done a couple sequels and stuff. This is the version from the PSP. I've always been a bit mixed. I think they're interesting, but they something about the art style is so basic. Now here's level 2 is a little bit more complicated. Here we finally have multiple switches, but here we go. So this level, much bigger. This one actually requires timing in it as well. So right here, we press that first switch. Now, I wish there was a run button. There is not a run button. This is a game that's very much about, it's just a puzzle game for sure. But so right here, you have to press both the red buttons or both the green button in order to open up that barrier. But clearly the point is to get to that green platform, or sorry, purple platform. So bam. All right, everything is opened up. Now I can walk over here, press this, easy peasy. And now immediately we're just going to go to next cast. I mean, So technically you can see you can make like 10 casts of yourself. It's possible once the puzzles get much more complicated, you need all 10 versions of yourself walking on a different path, doing a different thing. But as it stands, I think this game is pretty interesting. It's a good one they've added to the PlayStation Plus service. I do, of course, personally wish... Oops. Oh, God, I'm walking the wrong way. I'm dumb as hell. I do personally wish we were getting... Oh, my God, go up the stairs. I screwed up this cast, didn't I? No, I made it. I do wish we were getting more PlayStation 1 games like Dino Crisis or, some really cool off-the-wall stuff. If he goes up the stairs one more time. Okay. I promise I'm not the worst at this game, but I'm not the best. All right. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting crushed by a block. Did I die? I died. Okay, well, that's third cast. Let's move on to Locorocco. So this is Locorocco Midnight Carnival, and honestly, I like these games a lot. I have a bit of a soft spot for them, but they're also very, very, very basic. These originally came out on the PSP. Gotta be careful not to fall in this hole right here. The original game, though, obviously had a storyline. This one feels a little bit like standalone DLC. This is more based on like time trials and stuff. Now, there are different locos. The whole game, though, is predominantly just these shoulder buttons, just L1, R1. You can also reform yourself. Look at this. There we go. Nice. It's very, very heavily based on music. I've turned off the music simply because I don't want to get copyright struck. But these games are fun. I like the original Locorocco 1 and Locorocco 2 a lot more than Midnight Carnival. This is one that, like, it's cool that it's here. I'll probably beat it because the game is very, very short. Whee! But I do kind of wish we had some other game like, I don't know, freaking Siphon Filter, Logan Shadow, or Dark Mirror or something. Like a PSP game that uses the PlayStation 5 or PS4 controller. Whoa. Give me freaking Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker or something. Look at that. Nice and easy. Locorocco. It's still Locorocco. If you haven't played these, if you have the service, definitely install it. This does bring me, though, look at the resolution on this lettering. What in the heck is going on? That does not look very good. I do wish that they managed to crank this upscaling up a tiny bit. But now, let's take a look at the final game. So this game, funny enough, is actually a sequel to the video game with the world record for the longest video game title ever, which is Holy Invasion of Privacy Batman. What did I do to deserve this? That was the full actual title. I'll show the box art right here. The second game and the third game, they changed the names up a little bit. This one's called No Heroes Allowed. So the whole crux of it, I'll show you right here. Let me skip this intro. So what it is that instead of being a hero, you're playing a villain. Now, look, he is Overlord Badman. My lord, you must have sensed my burning desire to rule the world. Now, what you do is that in this, instead of saving the world or trying to actually go into dungeons, you're the guy who makes the dungeons. Now, the way this works is that you get your little character here. This is like your primary minion. Now, you break blocks, which doesn't sound very fun, but it is actually pretty fun. So first and foremost, these little like green blocks give out these little monsters that help you out. So you want to try and set free as many monsters as possible before the heroes start to show up. There we go. Nice. Let's get a couple good slimes right there. What is this? Okay, cool. Nice skeleton. So now that we have a bunch of slimes set free, my little toe is prickling. Heroes must be near. Okay, so now I think our dungeon is very, very, very safe. Now, once the heroes start to show up, see, here they go. Incoming hero detected. All right. Where would you like me to stand? I always put him, let's put him all the way in the corner. There we go. You're definitely going to keep me safe, right? Yes, of course. Okay, so now the hero's there. I can even unleash even more minions. He has to fight them. Can I just absolutely flood this dude? Yes, I killed him. So I won mission 1. Very simple. Obviously, as you start to get stronger heroes, you have to make stronger monsters. Very basic concept. This has always been a bit of a PSP hidden gem. I've played this back in the day and actually liked it back in the day. It's cool that it's back simply because I think it's going to get more attention. This has been my primary thing that I like these services for, is because it gives people a chance to see games that they probably would have missed. It like opens people's eyes to classics that sometimes, like in this, are criminally overlooked. But hey, I just wanted to take a look at a couple of these games, see what's good, see what's up, see what's truly grand about PlayStation Plus Premium this month. Do you have PlayStation Plus Premium? Are you going to be playing Stray? Because I already beat that game and it is a masterpiece. You can check it out. I did a big full review of it yesterday. Thanks for all the love on that. And thank you for all the support on this video. Have a great day and keep dreaming. And like this video. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.